I'm a youngster in the 2000s getting ready to go on the best road trip ever with nothing besides our trusty first car, license, a lot of cash, and a spirit for adventure. Today, we are playing 100% of Keep Driving, a simple atmospheric game about traveling across the country oozing with 2000s nostalgia. To make memories that will last for a lifetime, we'll be making the arduous journey to a mountain peak, making poor life choices with all the hitchhikers we meet along the way, collecting as many CDs as possible for a rad playlist, run away from loan sharks, evading cops, dodging children on the road, and much, much more. We start at my parents' house. In this lifetime, I'm a student, allowing me to get some more skill points. Snail Billy. Relationship with my parents, we're just gonna make it neutral for now. Student, I start with a skill point, gain one when I read. We would quickly go off with my only car, guitar, a couple cold ones, and a letter from my friend. I'm just gonna go. Oh my god, that's so fast. Click and hold. Oh my god. Hey, are you coming to the festival this year? I heard you got a new car. Fun. Buy a ticket in any big city. It's kind of like a long ways away, but you'll make it. Don't forget to sleep and fill up when you're low on gas. I'm stranded once or twice. It's not too bad if you have some money. See you in 4 weeks. XO. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, I am pretty far away. Looking at the road map overstimulated me, but good thing there was only one option of where to go next, making it a little bit easier. As we go from town to town, we will be faced with the worst of the worst road events threatening our precious resources. Tractor. These symbols that represent the road event are called threat. Each star corresponds to one of your resources. Energy, okay, cash, durability, and gas. Okay. So we have 4 kind of resources that we have to mess with. Manage, these are your skills. You need to use skills in order to remove the threat. Okay. During the player phase, you can use 1 skill. Dots shows how many uses a skill has. Out, they can't be used until you rest. The bottom icon shows what type of threat the skill can. White star icons can remove threat of any type. Ooh. X icons remove no threat. Oof. Use a skill relax and align it with the threat on the bottom to remove it. So I have to get rid of all of them, but if I don't get rid of... Oh, okay. Let's bring it down here. Oh, it matches up. When each of the skill icons remove threat, you get a perfect hit. When you get a perfect hit, you get an extra turn. Moves another skill this turn. Some skill has cost, it is shown here. One costs 1 energy. If I didn't use have a go, skill to remove another threat. Probably my durability, right? I mean, like, perfect. Great. Even though you got another perfect hit, your turn will end. We only get 1 extra turn each player phase. The road phase, the threat with a warning icon over them will attack you. Each threat deals damage to its corresponding icon. There are different kinds of warnings. You can do a full list, see what they do. Road phase, something will happen, and new threat warning will be displayed. Defeat the road event when all threat is removed. Okay. This is your gold box. You can place items here. Some items can be used just like skills during road events. Okay. I think I'm going to take a little bit of damage no matter what, right? I don't want to lose more. No, it doesn't make my sense. I don't know. Let's do energy. I'll do the energy again on gas. I think the durability on my car I can mess with. Oh, I got to get rid of it still. Oh my god. That's fine. It was worth. That's so much energy. Okay, so we got an extra. I think you get one when you get out of the event. In most of these towns, there's very little sightseeing. Take a quick hop into the gas station for a coffee. Don't want a chance to gas station sushi, making my stomach go inside out and upside down. Look at my driving skills. I'm just so good. Oh, the cop. We got 75.50. I gotta be careful with how much money I use. I think it's worth it to get a coffee, right? Okay, we're just gonna get it right away. I am gonna get this flag. We got the... Where's the map? Okay, so we just keep making our way there to the intermediate points, and we're gonna leave. Cool. I would like to keep driving, thank you. Like with any good road trip, we need companions to pass the time with, and specifically the strangers on the side of the road. Ooh, the times it must have been back then. And we pick up our first hitchhiker. Ooh, is this a pedestrian? Can we trust everyone that we're gonna see? We'll stop. We'll stop for the hitchhiker. Help me out, brother. I've been running for 5 hours straight. The legs can't hold me up no more. I'm innocent. You gotta trust me. I probably shouldn't have acted on the saying, don't judge a book by its cover when stopping for an escape prison, but I did. Besides his stressed out demeanor there, it's a cool kindness hiding in his eyes. What am I gonna say to this guy? No, I'm too young to die to a convict. Agreeing to keep my mouth shut tight enough to make diamonds out of sand, I guess we'll make friends with Connie the convict. Opening up the map, there are a variety of options of where to go and what to do next. Many scenic routes from country, road, and motorway and city types, along with a bevy of hotels, shops, garages, and work opportunities. Because what youth on a road trip wouldn't want to work it away? We decided to go for a motorway option first as it feels the most efficient for time and gas. I got lots of energy. We're moving, we're grooving, we're vibing, we're jiving. Something on the road. Side. Despite it being a long trip, luckily we are in the zone for decreased gas consumption. However, road trip tip, if you ever go to your local Taco Bell, there will be no shortage of gas. The game also jazzes up its road events by giving us the potential for debuffs, double damage, shield, and a note letting us knock out multiple threats at once that are adjacent. Driving now out into the night, we find a flock of skinwalkers. Do not believe they are sheep. What sheep lays on the road? They're skinwalkers in sheep's clothing. Oh my god, the duct tape's gonna be so crisp. We do not have many handy skills as of yet, but Connie has a handy one. For $10, he'll get rid of any 2 threats, and a mystic magical 8-ball that randomly gets rid of 3 of them. Hey, I don't got a problem. This guy is just manifesting good things for me. I ain't gonna question a man with a crazy look in his eye and something in his pocket. Connie eventually gains my trust on account of him stealing all my favorite snacks in the glove box and tells me his plan to escape from the law for good. I've been thinking. Go to the sea, okay? I know this guy, he's the lighthouse keeper. He's got a boat. We can get out of here at last. Can't go back to those sadist cops. Anyways, keep moving. Each hitchhiker typically has a quest, and I was itching to complete this one as it has a juicy achievement attached to it. Where is the lighthouse? Okay, I think I can help. I can help the guy. Continuing on the motorways, the worst possible thing happened. Being pulled over by a cop and being racked with the anxiety that entails it. To boot, a whopping 7 threats. I have not seen anything close to this amount yet. No, dude, that is so bad. Oh, I'm gonna use that magic 8-ball. Oh, it just picks it at random. And fun fact, we're gonna get pulled over more often because Connie is on the run. He's a literal fugitive. And, well, he's also just a handsome man that cops are naturally attracted to. Each hitchhiker has a fun cocktail of good skills and bad modifiers to really shake things up for you each run. Every time they level up, they get better and better skills, but in parallel, as you learn more things about them, having to spend so much time with them, you start to see their harder edges. Really love this idea. It keeps the hitchhikers feeling very human with their flaws. Not like perfect companions, but you know, just everyday people living their life. And Connie's a little bit of a special exception though. Like, Connie, why did you rob a bank again?
I don't even know.
That's just classic Connie. After a suspicious suitcase and a majestic view, we arrive in Laundry and opt to do a beer run for a little extra cash. Also, we wander into the woods to find some handy equipment. And let me tell you, every time I do one of these explorations, it is creepy as frick. It reminds me of one of those analog horror games, and something is going to jump scare me. Anything else to find here? This is really weird. After an enlightening thunderstorm later, Connie the convict finally becomes level 3. Connie here makes it so our engine effect is doubled. Nice. Oh wait, there's more. If you lose to a police event, you go to jail? Anywho, at the next pit stop, we get a couple more skill trees, allowing me to talk or drive my way out of situations while with the social or driving skill trees. We complete the basic one, making us a working class hero. A nice little cherry on top trait for being a good boy. You get a perfect with the skill restore 1 to all skills and gain 10 cash. I really do like this one. I think I'm unlocking it. I'm doing it. New trait, acquire all basic skills. Working class hero. When you use a basic skill, you have a 50% chance to become inspired, which makes the next thing freebie. We completed our little beer run quest from earlier. However, it's kind of stanky just banging around cooking and whatever fumes are in the back seat, because God knows what's happened in the back seat of a teenager's car. We explore the woods surrounding the town, giving us a few more extra supplies, and even do a temp job as a forest watcher. Not much energy is wasted, but it takes a whole lot of time. I need the money. I need the money really badly. However, it's no sweat at all, as I have basically all summer to make it to the Way Out Festival, and I'm gonna need some cash to continue the journey. We're incredibly tired right now. Afterwards, we sleep the night away to get all that energy I lost watching trees do nothing. I need to get good old Connie to that lighthouse. We go to the local diner looking for dinner, but all they have is honey and a jar of eggs. This jar of eggs would somehow become the bane of my existence, but we'll get to that later. You guys only have beer and chips. What the heck, man? We venture over to the local gas station, as that seems to be the only place for valid food for miles. before leaving. And thinking thoughts to myself introspectively, I somehow become dirty, decreasing the XP my hitchhikers are able to get. However, at this ripe age of 19, where BO is at its strongest, I have still not figured out how to clean myself properly and become utterly lost. If only I looked a little harder at the items that are being sold at gas stations, such as soap or toilet paper. In the dead center of bumfrick nowhere, we somehow get into a traffic jam, get gaslit by forest shadows, but my cool shades are the new meta. Oh my god, what the heck? How did I what the heck? How did I reduce all that? I think maybe it might have been my shades. Just made that whole encounter null and void. Now we get our next hitchhiker, the Hurricane. Oh, groovy, hello. I'm going towards the mountains or like a bit into the woods. I'm not in a hurry, waiting for some friends to ride. Can I ride with you? I got weed. The wild child enjoying all the vices of life, but she's chill, so I let her into the car. Hopefully Connie and her get along. Another fun fact, Connie can't sit next to any other hitchhikers, so he kind of just has to sit next to me if anyone else is going to play nice with us. At this point in the run, we are on the eastern side of the map nearby Karshol, the first big city where we faced our greatest challenges yet. Bad city drivers and confusing roadways. We get the crafty tray letting us activate items as a swift, thereby not eating up our whole turn, letting us chain them together. And Hurricane is also proving useful with a skill that negates 2 random threats, so I don't have to think too hard if there's only 2 left. Ooh, a lot of gas. We're still cold, by the way. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh, wait. Actually, she's gonna work pretty good here. It's so bad. I think maybe when you use their abilities, it costs like the full turn. Oh my god, I am getting slammed right now with this though. Get us out of here, man. God damn. In Karshol, we are able to get the festival ticket that we ordered. All I would really need now for the quest is a tent to sleep in and get that kind of icky summer sweaty in there during the festival. The alleys of the city, I could not venture far as there are dogs and hooded figures barring my path. Probably for the best. Hey, Connie, want to help me out in here? No, that's okay, that's cool. On top of all that, we also realized that we're gourmet by eating the junk food that's stored up in my trunk, now unlocking all possible skill trees, for now and for future runs. The first time we would tune my tin can of a car, because oh boy, does it need it. We ratchet strap the shopping cart on top and an exhaust pipe to really get my gas mileage. We filter in a new ability, Eco Driving. Skill for a whopping 3 gas. Gas on the road would not be a problem unless it was me passing gas. Jokes aside, we would soon have to say goodbye to Connie, as in the next few minutes we would be dropping him off at the lighthouse, which is not too far away. However, I manifest another hitchhiker, the Punk, a rock and roll type who comes with a dog, absolutely filling up our vehicle. What does he have? Remove 3 random threat, poison heart, gets rid of a gas, which is not bad. Needs an extra space in the car for the dog. Sure, I'm about it. You and the dog can come, I got room. After the most annoying event possible at the lighthouse, I think about being a sailor. I become overwhelmed with existential dread. I get stressed just by overthinking. This is hitting a little too close to home. You did it, man. Thanks for trusting me. It's been good knowing you. Wish me luck. Arrivederci. You finished the great escape. I got a gun. Immediately get rid of the gun, because if a cop catches me with this thing, I'm gonna be in big trouble, and I cannot miss the Way Out Festival this year. We leave, and the hitchhikers keep on coming. This time we find an 8-year-old just on the side of the road. Hello, I'm a little lost, I think. I maybe took the wrong bus to my dad's. The man at the station said, take the 607. And I did. Maybe it was the 705. Could you help me out, please? I don't think it's far. Seems a little weird, but I can't really say no, right? That would just make me a monster for leaving an 8-year-old on the road. All these hitchhikers, quest after quest, come pouring in, including a game-ending one with my grandma's inheritance, sweetest can be lady that is offering her land to me. The dorky guy that doesn't know what he's doing. But I got a good grandma, guys. Unfortunately, we would not be able to fulfill her dying request. We had to go to the Way Out Festival, but to do my best, I would turn in the quests of our hitchhiker. For example, we needed to bring our Punk to his concert. However, when we arrived in the city, I had some trouble finding the club. I was expecting it to be on the street. After a couple deliberate minutes of investigation, I go exploring in the back alleys And with the dog in my company, it actually scares away the city obstacles to get out of my way, finding the way to the club that he was talking about. Unfortunately, sad to say, this took me way longer to figure out than I was hoping. There was nowhere saying in big neon letters, "The club." Call this guy Aaron because they don't want nobody going to the damn club. He just leaves his dog with me because he thinks she'll be uncomfortable at the concert, so I guess I just have a dog now. With the kiddo, she actually got separated from her parents somehow, and she was meeting up with them. I don't know if maybe she was on a summer camp retreat and then had to go back to them. And then with Hurricane, she wants to let loose with me, but I'm walking the straight and narrow right now. I'm going to be a good boy and not go drunk driving. We obtained our tent, and for the longest time, I thought I did something wrong because every single shop I went to, I was in shoplifting mode. Like, did having Connie in my hitchhiker somehow cause this? When I intimidated people, I didn't want to play GTA 5. We're just trying to be a good boy. I don't want to be on the run with the law. Turns out Hurricane at level 2 just starts letting you shoplift an item for free when you go to a shop for the first time. Give me a little warning first, lady. It looks so illegal, and I thought for certain I was breaking the game somehow. Fun fact, she also just tosses her garbage in the back of the car like, dude, I already live like a slob. I don't need you helping me as well. Getting back to the kid, she would take us from place to place, and she didn't know exactly where she was supposed to go, but eventually we found a missing child's poster at a local diner. We would now meet up with her parents and the local authorities to hand her over, but not before getting into a scenario that we could get a game over screen. Here, I was a dingus and forgot to refill up my gas. Thankfully, I had enough energy to go walk to the nearest gas station for gas, bring it back, and refill it back up. A bit of a close call if you ask me, leading us exactly where we would meet up with our parents, and it was just a wholesome time to give us a little teddy bear that we would keep as a memento. For our last ride, we would find the girl, a hippie type that is just frankly wandering. As long as she's clean, I think we're good. But we would not get to know her all that much as we finally made our way to the Way Out Festival. Woo, buddy! Hey, dude, welcome to the Way Out East Festival. I see your ticket. Perfect, have a blast. Made it. Park and let's set up your tent. The music that makes you feel young, sway in the breeze and fills your soul. We get fully absorbed into the Way Out Festival, getting our first ending, and the truck. The next day, booting up the game, we started our run, changing it up as we go with the truck. Festival gear giving us a tent and a camera, giving a nice new filter for the game. The goal is just to get a different ending if we can. Instead of going the southern route, we decided to go up through the northern routes and get our first hitchhiker, the bride, which just sounds like she's escaping a messy situation and trying to live up life. Why stop now taking new peeps? Her quest, just needing to cool off and have a good time. Share a drink, relax, escape from a road event. Okay. Easy enough. We press onwards, witnessing the fabled midnight rainbow on the motorways. With a few skill points now, we get that gas skill from earlier, the one getting rid of 3 gas, and if we get it perfect, I get another gas back into my inventory. Then we would pick up a skill for 2 wild threats at the cost of only 1 gas. You gotta use gas to make gas or something like that. The bride and I gets chatting. Things start looking dire, however. We don't have money. We haven't had money to buy stuff. Get me to the next town. I don't even think we can make it to the full town though. This is not even to the place we need to go yet. Oh my god, my gas. Come on. Might not even make it through this. There's nothing here. The thing, I got lucky last time on gas too. I remember that. Oh, mama. I can't lose gas. Oh my god. I was being silly. Yeah, what does she have? What do you got? Gas, money, gas. Oh, that is terrible. I don't have to call my parents anyway, so it's fine at this point, right? With my gas tipping on empty, and fun fact, the bride leaves you on the side of the road if you ever black out, or the car stopping for any reason, basically. I only made it these many miles, too. 20% chance. I need cash to do that. I need cash to do that. 20% chance of success. There's no way. I've never done this before, though. Do you remember earlier when I put down that I had a bad relationship with my parents? Depending on that scale is the likelihood that they will pick up. Very bad relationship means, well, is this it? You can't continue. The journey is over. I got the failure ending. Well, at least I got the failure ending out of the way. Oof, my poor truck left out there in the darkness. What a great memory. Well, I did get an ending and an achievement. Kind of call it failing forward around here. Wondering what setup I could use. You knew the ropes. You've done this before, at least once before. Yes, the butterflies in your stomach still fluttered. Has the nurse arranged a convoy of red pills on the road map? Don't know what the deal is with that, but I'm sure we'll find out eventually. Running it back, I might as well call myself Steven because we're a failure.
Emotional damage!
And use a simpler loadout. On the topic of the truck, it only has 2 passenger seats, an average engine, but a butt ton of room in the back. I even get to keep the upgrades from last time. It's like this is the next summer and me attempting to try again with the same old used truck. We once again find Connie, but Connie, my dude, we already did your quest earlier and nobody wants to sit next to you besides me because you're creepy. I'm sorry. Someone else has to pick you up this time. Ooh, hitchhiker. Who we gonna get? Later we find the kid again. Well, at least someone else we can travel with. Oh man, do I want to take the little kid with me? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I suppose I can stop all the time again. Jeez. I've already helped you out, kid. We're just taking you along for the ride. Ooh, another hitchhiker? Somebody new, please. Somebody new, please. Please. Ooh, it's the hippie. She has a lot of energy. I don't think I need it, but I might as well do it, right? Like, she's got some pretty good abilities. Yeah, we're just gonna do it. Surprisingly, the P-brakes haven't been that bad. They happen a lot, but they have the right skills. They're pretty easy to manage. They're only 1 energy. And they give us XP, so, you know, it increases the rate at which we're able to level up hitchhikers. Fishing around for some nice, real warm beers, we find a fruit stand ran by peak male performance. Heck yeah. Oh my god, look at them. Look at them saggy boys. The kid and the girl leveled up. The girl is the more interesting of the two. Has a skill to remove all status effects. Okay. So I guess you can get rid of the bad ones. And a passive that causes every time you get a positive status effect, you also get a negative. Oh, now it's all making sense. This one sure hurts right here. You're telling me when I'm happy, aka getting another additional turn, something I really want, to become cold, making me take more damage, or stressed, making me use extra resources. Ooh, cool. Several shenanigans later, we end up getting a job, getting us some cash, which allows us to buy a roll cage turbo engine and an AC, and also enough cash to chug a supernatural amount of coffee, giving us a new trait. Gonna get every last dollar I can out of this. Every last dollar. We're at the same place 3 times. Workaholic, aren't you on a road trip? The employment office said I was able to find jobs at. I do all of them. Eventually going back on the road, they sent me a letter for a more permanent position because they liked me so much. Getting back to the parts, we installed them at a nearby town, and my scuffed, muddy, dirty vehicle has never looked better with a brand new red paint job. People are getting down and dirty out there. Nice ride, kid. Heard about the great race down at the Pine Raceway? Check it out. This town, a desperado with the sexiest car I've ever seen in my life, gives me an invitation to the great race. The greatest race this side of the Mississippi. A day filled with hootin', hollerin', and the glory of being the #1 best driver. The roughest roads this country can offer. Need a roll cage, but conveniently, I already installed one from earlier. Next step would just be getting there and entering the race. Kind of at an impasse now. 2 endings lie before me. Do I settle down for this permanent job and live a nice stable life? Do I feel the vibrations of the road, every bump, twist, and turn for the thrill of the ride? What am I talking about? Of course I'm going to do the race. Call me Lightning McQueen, because I got to the race before you could say both. Both of these nuts. Gotti. I talked to 2 gruff gentlemen with cut-off shirts, and before I could say no to the pre-race jitters, we were off. Okay, yep. Oh, man. Okay. I'm a little over my head, but this is fine. The biggest threat's to boot, and get this, a time limit for my turns. Oh no! Hitchhiker's with me. Oh no. Old corrupt snail dude. Will he beat this race in this episode, or will he bamboozle or befuddle his way into last place? Calm down. Got the crafty trade just in time. My skills were varied in the threats. Each leg of the race, we were creeping up into the top spot. I can't stop. Oh my god. Okay, I have to make it through 3 of these. Okay. It's fine. The rally wheels are helping me out a lot too. I gotta get rid of the energy thing. Oh shoot, it's so much. Let's go, okay. How many of these are there? Oh god. Hey, what does that mean? Oh, I'm out of those? Shoot. Okay, oh man. Why am I still getting negative status effects from this? This is so stupid. Oh my god, come on. I can do this, I just gotta focus. What do I do here then? I need armor. I may genuinely just run out of my abilities. I think if I get through this one and the last one. Oh my god. There's no way. There's no way I'm making it through. There's a lot. I'm looking at so much right now. Before we knew it, in my hubris, I remembered I did not fill up on gas beforehand and chose not to rest even, fulfilling my abilities' uses. On top of all of that, we have no hitchhikers that tag along for this race. I would either win it alone or not at all. With the ride of shame, we left in our wannabe truck to fill up on gas. Because luckily the event sticks around for quite some time to retry. Along with this, we get as many driving skills as possible to make use of our turbo engine. The turbo engine, every time we use a driving skill, we get a note on a threat. If we get rid of that threat, it gets rid of the adjacent ones as well. So it'd be pure efficiency, each skill used in a precise manner. Pure efficiency, and that's what we needed to squeeze out as much value out of our truck as possible. Many of these driving skills are very good, but they use up durability or gas. However, our truck has a load, I mean a literal truckload of both. Back at the start line, I could not be more ready. I think it ramps up. Nope, starts right away. Okay, let's think. Okay. Oh, green is not good right now. Durability. Okay, using up durabilities are going to be our best friend right now. We're inspired, so we're free energy cost. Not looking for energy. Okay, we're going to use gum. Oh, gum. Gonna do that. Can we just skip past this? I think we can. Oh yeah, we get armor for that too. Let's go. That was big. Should do this. I'm gonna do this. Oh shoot. Not what I want to do. It's fine. Perfect. Okay. Looking really good, I think. I just gotta check my skill uses. I have to be very careful on not using too many. We have a bunch of items. We should use the items. Set all to attack? Jesus. Oh, we're so close. Come on, throw whatever you want at me. Shield the random threat. Not great, but we gotta do. I think this is good. This is technically a driving skill, so... Perfect, and then we're gonna do this, I think. It's fine, 2 gas isn't gonna be the end of us. I didn't get it perfect, but it's okay. We're on the last one now. Final stretch, come on. Come on. Ooh, that is easy. We got it. Let's go, baby. Come on. Yes. Nice racing with you. I gotta say, he did well. It was close. I won. Took some grit, a bit of skill. Mostly just guts. Quite well I can. How I will. Chance might never come again. A new car, the muscle car. New starting trait too. What? Racer? This is such a good game. I'm really loving this game. 3 endings down, 6 more to go. We already know I gotta take the muscle car, and I live fast and hard, so racer it is for me. First order of business, I want to upgrade this muscle car. It needs to be treated with respect compared to the last 2 cars we've had. We do get a simple one for motorway tires, getting rid of a gas thread at each event. It adds up quick, let me tell you. As if I manifested it, we scavenged an abandoned car for an exhaust upgrade. Nice. Making it to a town with some work. We are incredibly inspired to work, costing us no energy, netting us $75 for some farm work, giving us inspired worker to cost less energy to do work in the future. We keep working, getting up to a monstrous $175. Back then, the amount of stuff you could buy with this money cannot be overstated. Continuing on our motorway journey, we drive through a traffic jam in the rain. Holy guacamole. That is a lot. But, oh, and it's raining too. It's getting buffeted. And we find the poor bride just out there whipping in the wind. Dead in here, it's quite torrential. It's moist out there. Finally making it to a garage, we slap a good old roof rack, a spoiler, and the exhaust onto this puppy. We officially make this car from a boulder into a rock, and we will be able to drive this puppy for miles. I decided that we would go with the invitation once again for a permanent position at the employment office, just to get the ending out of the way, and yet again I dropped the ball with the bride, but instead of losing gas, I wasted all my energy, making myself so tired that I was incapable of driving. Conversation. Okay, I'm just gonna get back. How do I do it? Do I just go in here? Unfortunately, I don't know what happened. It seems like the ending is bugged out because I'm supposed to have a job listing here for something more permanent. As you can see, I exhausted all my options. Continuing onward for greener pastures, we happen upon the suit. Who's this? Oh, hi. Thanks for stopping. I just quit my job. Mr. Boss. Mind taking me to the next town with an employment office? A man going through what is a midlife crisis, smells like Fritos, and is apparently running away from his obligations. How can I say no to such a sad man? Not the greatest skills I've ever seen, but he can handle money threats, so that's nice, I guess. Progressing further, we gain some insight from a fallen tree of wisdom, giving us the optimist trait, making happy last twice as long. So good as happy effectively gives us 3 turns. The girl is leveling up, giving us those bad traits once again, and the suit is boring, making other hitchhikers level up slower. Great. As seems to be the theme of this run, we get yet again some more work as the suit is asking us to get a job for his quest, but instead it's just a bum being like, hey, when I was your age, I was working 5 jobs back to back. You're just freeloading off of my car. You can't do the job? I'm literally paying for your meals. Like, come on, dude, that's not cool. And then decides to stick with us even longer. Speaking of leveling up, we may not have shown enough love to this muscle car. I think I need a little something cozier. Perfect. Look at this kitty purr. We approach the cities and the traffic's terrible, but nothing we haven't seen before. Well, I guess I do this. Set all threat to attack. Oh, lovely. But you know what? You know what? Bam! With our experience, we somehow managed to not take any durability or gas damage for 5 road events, giving us good driver, allowing us to drive faster and get places quicker. Neat. A handy passive for what will come later. Funnily enough, my grandma sends me a letter about the inheritance and to meet up with her. She's conveniently in the exact same city we are in when we receive the letter. Who's this? Hi, dear. I'm so happy you made it. You're looking. Oh, what the hell? How's the drive? Oh my God. The doctors told me I have an inflammation in my lungs. The lungs have begun filling up. Oh man. I feel bad saying it in a silly voice. And not looking good. Anyway, about just laying back in the 70s, my dream was for your parents to build a house there. Never good life. I think it'll have to be you now. It's a beautiful place. I want you to enjoy it. Have a family there. Give the land love. Wish you all the best. My dear. Give me a hug. I didn't even think that she was just gonna be here. It was just so funny that I was just driving up and then she just happened to be there. Speaking of things getting old, the girl reaches level 3, giving us 2 free skill points. She still is giving me those pesky negative traits, so I decided it's probably time to finally let her go. Well, I guess this is me and the old man now. While traveling the unknown lands, we find a sweaty man selling the sweetest honey. Funnily enough, he had a CD, and I'm like, oh, the shop sells CDs, eh? Who's this? Oh, hey, can I get a ride with you? We even find the sleeper, a lethargic man who will randomly fall asleep on you, thereby barring using his skills. But that is his only bad quality, and guess what? He has some amazing skills and does not even have a quest. So I never ever have to part with the man if I don't want to. Him and I would become the bestest of friends throughout the remaining runs. Sleepy Joe Smo is no snooze because he's the best dude bro. Me and the homies have a quiet night at the motel, giving us a life of luxury as we cross streams at the nearest bathroom. We hit up some nice scenic spots, just 3 dudes in a car. However, it wasn't going to last as the suit realized he had to stop being a stick in the mud avoiding his problems, aka his family, and go back home. And I was set on him seeing his family and being the dad that is there for his kids. I dropped him off and that was it. Minutes later, to fill a spot, we catch the sight of another hitchhiker. Would we find somebody new this time? And boy. What is... Oh. Hi again. So much for a second chance, huh? Dude. No, man, dude. Dude. He messed up, bro. Oh my God, not even 4 minutes later, he's back on the side of the road. Dude, what did you do? I've never seen somebody drop the ball so hard. Like, get in, God damn it. Oh my Jesus. We'll keep him around unless I get another hitchhiker. That's so funny though. Traveling down the road at night, you see the darndest things. And car crash. I've never seen car crash before. Oh, dude, my God. Like, why is there blood? That just me, or is there blood there? I feel really bad right now. We do this. Gain some extra skills back. We get rid of the middle one. I'm not happy, which is not great. I have an armor though, which is fine, I guess. Maybe there's an achievement for this. Driving at the speed inspires me. Maybe there's a hitchhiker. Oh, after seeing that, I don't call anybody. I drive away. Like, dude, imagine being in this situation, having rammed into another car head on. You see a 19-year-old and his middle-aged friends pull up, stare at you, play some cards from their windshield, and just drive off without a word. I'm a complete menace to society. To keep up this reputation, I decided to buy some protection. Don't know, I literally could not tell you. I don't think it's necessary to buy one at this point, but I was just feeling a little silly with my money. However, I was able to make it past the fishy characters in the alleyway with it, so I guess there's that. Going along with my tough appearance, my car has reached its ultimate form. That one time I got reincarnated as a muscle car in a Steam game. I also got some repairs to make the car look real nice. We find the kid once again on the road and we say, "See ya, kid, I'm not here to babysit on this run." Going forth in my tough guy persona, we were perceived for the toughest journey that is out there, going up the mountain. All our upgrades with the best engine in the game and the largest gas tank available, this would be a piece of cake. But seriously, before this run, I did look up some of the achievements and peeps online said to be sure to be stocked up, otherwise you'd be sorely unprepared for the longest single road trip in this game. New journey, the mountain. Greetings, nature lovers. Is it the calling of freedom? The fresh chilled air high above the clouds, or simply a moment of peace, the great mountains and boundless lands of vast forests that call you to an unforgettable hike? Whatever the reason may be, we have what you are looking for. Stay with us at the base camp accommodation. Get yourself ready for an adventure like no other. Get a jerry can, get a toolkit box, scale the mountain. Oh my God. 18 hours? Ooh, that is a drive. I can see why they suggested getting a jerry can. Okay. We're ready. We're ready. I got the full squad. We might even find a hitchhiker. Okay, I was like, are there gonna be road events or? Because we curled our way around the mountains. Nothing would stop me. This is not easy. Can I rest on the road by chance? I'm sure I can. I think we give ourselves armor and just like skip past it all. Does anyone want a stick of gum? How about another one? They don't got a bunch of green, so we're just gonna use your thing. Surprising, my energy. Deer, fallen rocks, trees, sheep, muddy roads, rough terrain, being lost, distracted, all of these multiple times would not stop me. And after 30 in-game hours, somehow I'm able to keep driving. After more than a full day on the wheel, I make it to the mountaintop for the most serene view, conquering the curves of this illustrious mountain. Incredible how majestic this world can be. A grandeur too great to not invoke reverence. There were many moments in life where you stopped to take it all in. None of them had the same impact as the first time you saw a mountain range stretched so far. The white tips became but hands in a 100 million year long prayer. You're starting to load out camping gear. No music. It was nice and serene not to have the music there for that one. Booting up the game next time, we go to Kauai Mobile 9000 and we even find Hurricane, who we haven't seen in a while. Hurricane is an interesting one. She heists items, but many of her skills only work while being under the influence of certain substances. She lives life on the literal edge, only 1 inch of cheek on the chair. I haven't tried it yet, but I don't imagine it's usually good ideas to be under the influence of these substances. But guess what quest she gives me again? She wants us to take shots and drive. Like, come on, dude, that's not cool. Stay in school. Instead, I'm out here here on a road trip with one of the craziest party people. We also get the mechanic handyman with the best hands. And you know what they say about big hands? Nice ride. So working at the garage, but got so tired of repairing all these new heaps of junk. Need to get away, you got space. Pretty nice is every time we sleep somewhere, it does get rid of one durability, and then there's the durability lost on the road, so this ability is just gravy. It would prove to be critical also to getting the 2-lane blacktop achievement, a weird, highly specific achievement where you need the girl and the mechanic in the car, and then eat a pickled egg. Like, what? Am I missing some sort of obvious reference here? So we're on the hunt to find the girl, but we're also on the hunt for CDs. We need 25 of them. Shops on the map seem to have one available, so I'm stopping at every shop we see, and this task is made even easier by Hurricane, as eventually I'm able to just shoplift them for free. Well, time to take some peer pressure down, and whoa, is it a bumpy ride? Look at that, what is that? Double threats, all of them debuffing, shielding, or dealing double damage. Don't do it, don't fall into peer pressure, kids. Oh man, maybe I should have done this later. I forget that the thing just starts going. Oh god. No, frick. I chose the wrong one. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. I wasn't prepared to be doing this right now. No, oh my god. Pick the correct thing. Okay. Oh my god. I almost messed it up. Jesus, man. Shoot. Thankfully, Hurricane has a wild 3 skill for such an occasion when we're drunk or high. What is that? Oh my god, please don't give me any more. Happy turn. No, come on! I almost had you. Okay, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm inspired, thank god. I need the help. And why did a cyclist have to show up now? No, we're running to the cyclist! This is not the time. There's nothing stopping me from making you into a hood ornament by accident. Hurricane, why'd you ask me to do that? It's always stressful every time. I'm still feeling it, man. Oh my god, though, is it finally over? With it, I pass the vibe check, and she provides the address for her friend Shindig at the cab. Give me some time to sleep, so I stop seeing 2 of you. Hurricane, you're a whole heap of trouble, though. Just as I wake up, her being at level 3, I'm always tired now due to the constant partying. But guess what? She's still throwing garbage in the back of my muscle car. We just continue to wander from place to place, not really striving for everything, just vibing. That's until I got bored and decided to find the bottom of a bottle once again for no apparent reason besides jazzing things up and making it harder on myself. I am kind of getting used to it, I think, though. Oh, buddy, look at this, though. Oh, God. That was monstrous. Even when I'm wandering in the woods, and we're so good at it that I apparently just ran out of room in my car. Don't know who is dumping perfectly good radiators and nature reserves, but I ain't complaining and keep them coming. I'll clean up these floors really good if it means a couple extra dollars in my pocket. Nothing outside of the norm happened until some more hitchhikers hopped in, such as the songwriter. He's just looking for a music gig. Again, he changes threats into notes. Pretty groovy dude. However, he has to shove a bulky ass guitar case into our trunk. For the next while, I would also continue to just get plastered to try to force the rehab ending to occur. Oh shit. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, frick me, bro. Did I know how to trigger it? No! But I figured this would be a great start. Oh my god, damn. Okay, this is fine. It's fine. Unfortunately, as I found him, I figured in the spirit of 100%ing, kinda needed to complete the bride's quest. So, sorry, songwriter, you don't have a quest as an achievement, so kicking you out. At the next big city, I would hit the ground running with her Good Times quest, bringing out the first pub I could find to get the relax. I could find, stay at the nearby hotel to relax, and go on the road to put the pedal to the metal. Oh my god, the gas. Oh, I forgot. I think I might have messed up. Oh my god. I will make it, surely, but I can't take any gas damage right now. Okay, we're filling up. Plenty good. Okay, now we're good. In each road event, there is an option to escape a road event by taking the remaining threats as damage if you don't have the necessary resources. If you have armor, those can actually tank it for you. Easy peasy. Till a cop came out of nowhere. I wasn't even doing anything, my dude. At least this time. However, we squeezed on by with what little energy I had, because guess what? We cannot black out right now in any capacity for the bride. With all this living in the literal 20 hours that we've gotten to know each other, she figured she should go home. Surely it's because we had a good time and not because we're the most annoying people on the planet. To drown out my sorrows, I literally work to put more cold ones inside my body. And I'm downing with every second I can. What more could I possibly do to get this achievement? To get this ending for rehab? So I figured, what could possibly be harder than that? A fine gentleman here cured me some fine street flour that makes me feel incredibly energetic. Eating it, because that's what you're supposed to do, right? Fully restores my energy and makes me speeded. And everything costs 5 less energy, but I will slowly deteriorate for each road event. Obviously, the street flower is just a quick boost, 5-hour energy, if you will. Despite my unhealthy ways, I do decide to get myself some healthy fruit. I am healthy because I eat fruit and drink 10 cups of coffee to stave away the sleepy time power of that flower or the mysterious powder in this baggie. The fruit really balances out my habits though, right? Traveling further than we ever have before, I've almost circumvented the map in a big loop. And with all this driving, the stuff that I took earlier eventually wears off. So I take it a second time. With that, I now gain the junkie trait, making me in constant withdrawal. I think we got a winner chicken dinner because before I knew it, some doctor somehow found me and advertised the rehab center of Effectica. The ending is now in sight. After this letter somehow finding its way mysteriously into my car, we also found some kids on a city road at night. I think this place is starting to not make sense anymore. I knew I would need all the help I could get being in withdrawal. I kept all my passengers hostages. As I explained to all of you, your skills are all too valuable to have you leave the car. And a couple rows blowing in the wind, I knew I was finally in the right place. And the doctor greeted me in. And I'm looking forward to meeting you. My name is Dr. Williams. I'll be in charge of your recovery process these next few weeks. You can leave your car here. One of our staff will take it to the parking area. Let's get you checked in. Welcome. On finally a serious note, I don't know why, but this ending kind of hit me a little bit harder than the others. Life doesn't always have these big, bombastic, happy endings, but it's often filled with like these nice, quiet moments. Not everyone can win a race, get to the top of a mountain, go to see a festival with all their friends. Sometimes people have very real problems, and it makes the game a little bit more human than I was expecting. And a lot of us have people in our lives or are going through it ourselves dealing with addiction, and it hit me like a truck. So the ending made the game harder, it sounds like, by having more advanced events appearing earlier now. Okay. After completing this ending, I noticed the table I'm sitting at with my scrapbook is becoming more and more full of the mementos of my past road trips. As I sit there, I wonder what else will pop up. We go with the classic muscle car and do post junkie, starting us at the rehab center, and go with camping gear, just as kind of like starting on the right foot. In the next couple hours, we would just be whipping through as many endings as possible and grabbing those beautiful CDs. Just after playing this game, it kind of makes me want to go out and get some records or vinyl. There's just something about having the physical thing. It's like an artifact, there's a ritual involved with it, an object with substance. Anyway, the suit joins our posse once again, not too long after. I scavengered like a mangy 6-foot raccoon, and with the money I got on the last CD from my beautiful collection for the Music Curious achievement, with the suit along for the ride, I might as well work. And I was even inspired again for my first job, so I cleaned house, and before I knew it, I was already getting the permanent position achievement. Easy money, big business. Oh my god, this took a while. Is it just gonna keep going? Is it? I think it's just gonna keep going. Find yourself getting up at 7 a.m. and back at home at 5 p.m. You have a beer with your coworkers on Fridays? Nothing fun really ever seems to happen. Parents are happy that you have an income though. You are too, I suppose. The next run, I would just pick Racer again. I really loved it. It's a fun occupation, gives you positive status effects and notes and what's there not to love. I was on the hunt for a few hitchhikers, Hurricane and Stranger, both more elusive hitchhikers. And with this run, I would narrow down the possible pool by completing hitchhiker quests so they just don't show up again, permanently removing them from the pool. Doing also, if I could, get the jail ending. No luck on our first companion, this sleeper, but he's chilling, so let's get on in. Another hitchhiker this early? Who's this? Wouldn't you know it? A young road trip, bro. How lovely. You mind taking me to the base of the mountain? I got a big hike planned. We got a big distraction. Of course, one might say. following up with a hiker who is an old man that I can only surmise is perpetually high and just wants to walk in nature. No achievement, unfortunately, but I do take him to the mountain, and hopefully he has a cell phone in case he gets lost, but he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Found the cursed child again, and with this run literally cursed as she caused my whole game to crash. Okay, there we go. Oh my, oh! There was an error. Oh my god, did I just break the game? Okay, so I just can't click out. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Somehow I exited out of like the car selection screen thing. Hey, maybe we'll get a different one. I booted the game back up once again, and she was nowhere to be found the second time. Ah, hitchhiker, come on, baby. And then I found the idiot. Hi, look, I got her pretty flowers. They're going to my sister. She's far away. Will you take me? The idiot? I'm seeing like so many new hitchhikers lately. It is wild. I don't really like the term, so I'm just gonna call him Eddie from now on. Eddie reminds me a lot of my own brother. My younger brother has level 3 autism, very kind, gentle, sweet soul. And Eddie was awkward at times, saying things about death. However, Eddie was also very excited and looked forward to seeing his sister, and I'm not gonna say no to helping him. And what kind of monster leaves Eddie on the side of the road? He's just a sweet guy that really loves flowers. He's quite meticulous. He likes things to be a certain way. Sometimes Eddie would organize threats at the same time next to each other. Very routine-like. Not the most effective for my skills that are in a specific orientation, but that's just Eddie. And I love him. Maybe I just keep the sleeper with me, and if we get enough like armor abilities, he would go crazy. He would pop off. I would barely need anybody else, I think. It is giving me so many hitchhikers right now. It is insane. Like the punk, but I don't have the room for you. Sorry. Even though we had to leave somebody behind, the vibes are immaculate. Sleeper's my best friend, and Eddie is also quickly becoming my second best friend. This long road trip, I work myself half to death yet again. Have the strangest inventory of the mushrooms growing in the back, 4 sealed jars of honey, toilet paper, and shades. If anyone were to look back there, such as a cop, they would have no idea what I'm doing out here. I mean, I could take a couple guesses what they would think, but I also decided to give my hot rod a new coat of paint to jazz it up. And let me tell you, I ain't gonna let some no good kids playing on the side of the road, a city road, going out of town, by the way, getting in front of my car and muddying it up with a bunch of red. This is hot guy summer. You ain't gonna stop that. My God, these kids, these damn kids on just the middle of the road. What you damn kids doing? If we do that, let me do this. Recharge a bit of my abilities. Perfect. Danger. Turbo room. Hitchhiker, let's go. Ooh. Oh, you know what this means? You know what this means? We gotta do the fricked up playthrough once again. Oh, what luck. Now it's time to get fricked up. But first, I would bring Eddie home in one piece. I'm not gonna have that on my conscience. We're bringing you to your sister. And this moment left me stunned. Think on death? Oh man, bro. You just wanted to visit your sister at the graveyard? Sister is beautiful. Like these flowers. I liked flowers. Really miss her. I used to listen to this song. Moment after moment, these people in this game, they feel like NPCs, and all of a sudden they feel like very real people with very real things going on for them. The trust I gave them, letting them into my car, in return they trusted me and gave me memories of what it means to be alive, and that's such a beautiful thing. Oh man, I'm just leaving him out here? I need to get a good drink after that, man. Man, I'm just leaving him out here. Like someone who's really just going through it, you know? Wait, he didn't even leave my car. Wait a minute. He didn't even I thought he left. That kind of jump scared me. I'm not gonna lie. He just appeared out of nowhere. I mean, I'm okay with it, bro. You can be in the car. That just freaking freaked me out, man. I didn't think you'd be in here. It's time to get fricked up. And with the dream crew assembled, time for us to make the dream crew that much bigger and give Eddie the night of his life. Hold on tight. Why settle in for a long time when you can do a good time? To liven it up, we pre-gamed the literal whole way there to the party, arriving at the cabin just as the party started. It was so cool. Like, hot. Yeah, it's wild. It's so sick. Oh, I love you. Look who's here. You got more beer? Be drunk while talking to people? What? Social drinker. Turning in quest while drunk earns you more skill points. Who it is? Hurricane. Shit. Started doubting you. Come. Get him in here already. Close the door. It's cold. You and the hurricane, the idiots, and the sleeper dancing to the decadent party in the woods, living for a week in your own little bubble of drugs, drinks, sex, surrounded by tall, swaying pine trees. You seem to have little interest in your hedonistic vacation. Oh my god, it's filling up. Look at it all. It's all filling up around here. Atoning for the acts of sin I had to commit to prior, the goal was just to get the jail ending. Not really much to say except that it happened. I run away. The next event will be him oh my god, I can't even stop it. I think I just passed my turn. I think that works. I think. I don't know what has to go down for me to like not use it. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make myself go to jail. This is gonna like definitely put me back enough to do the thing. You have danger? Oh god. Oh my god, the cops. They're all around me. It didn't take long. Sorry for anyone else that was in the car. The hearing took 10 hours. You were bored out of your mind. You pleaded not guilty. The late summer sun cast brownish shadows as the jury stared at you, equally bored. You ended up spending 3 months in prison before making bail. The parents are ashamed but happy you're home again. Life goes on. Jail ending now out of the way, there was only one ending in sight, and that was inheritance. Perhaps the easiest one to get. All I had to do was get a letter from my grandma. I don't even actually have to go to the city that she's in to trigger the start of it. And then eventually, like 2 months into the summer, I have to go to the land and then make sure I'm like, it looks pretty nice, and then live there. However, this next run would elude me for the next 8 IRL hours, literally 40% of my total playthrough, wandering the lands of Keep Driving, praying to the RNG gods to complete 2 last achievements, namely getting the stranger quests done, who I haven't seen yet, and then getting 2-lane blacktop, because I've never had a run where we had the mechanic and the girl at the same time. So we drove along, playing my skills, picking up hitchhikers, hearing what they had to say, and making them happy. I sat thinking about everything that happened till now to lead this point on what would be our last road trip. I've been loving playing this game for what it is, a chill, nostalgic trip, literally and figuratively. It's not the usual thing I play, but I'm really glad that I did. It's simple, it's fun, it's light, and again, hits you in the human bits, right in the nards. For hours of running around the country, speaking to my grandma, and fulfilling so many hitchhiker quests in my shitty sedan. I did go with the sedan for this last run, just as we can pile up the car up to the brim with any remaining hitchhikers to again reduce the pool even further. So finally we managed to get the girl and the mechanic after so many hitchhikers filtering out of our car. Oh my god, it's her. Oh, trucker, where are you going? You got room for me? Oh my god, it just starts pouring. Sorry dude, you're not that crazy. We got the girl. All right, we got the trifecta. We just need some eggs. Now it's just time to get that jar of pickled eggs. And I looked high and low for a country vendor on the side of the road, because I thought that's where they were. Or bought at any diner in the game? Wait, what? They're at every diner? Hey, I swear to God. Turns out every single diner, for some reason, sells these goddamn abominations. I've never had them before, and now I'm infinitely curious if these things are actually good or not. Like, is there like a variety to these pickled eggs? After making the car a Dutch oven after eating those eggs, we move on now to roll the dice and hope to find the stranger. Eventually we do find him, but I don't know why this guy is so elusive. Please. Yes. Oh my god, it's him. It's finally him. Oh my god. I never thought I'd see him. I mean, he is the shadiest character, so I'm not all that surprised. Like, he literally is creepy, and female hitchhikers will not sit next to him. Seems like the kind of guy that wouldn't be let within a certain distance of a school. Didn't need any of that. Yeah, boy. For his quest, we go to this out-of-the-way casino found in the desert, which has its fair share of obstacles on the way, as he gambles every time we sleep, just nabbing the money out of a 19-year-old's pocket. Also, every time we leave town, there was also a chance that loan sharks would be on our tail. And like, dude, these were crazy events and they would keep happening. I am bleeding money, sweating bullets, and surprised that there are no holes in my tires. We get to this casino, and what does he do? $300 more in debt. Proceeds to ask me, the guy that he's been robbing from the whole time, to help him settle his debt, when I heard he traveled across the country to get him here. Tried to settle his debt. I took a page out of his book, tried to gamble the money and win big, and then I ended up just losing it all. He infected me with his addiction. Good thing I had enough money to get out of this town of El Dorado where there's no gold to be found. He's lucky I can actually get that kind of cash quick doing these temp jobs somehow. At least for consolation, when we completed the first half of his quest, he gave us a butterfly knife, which was alright. But upon completing the whole kit and caboodle for him, we were able to get a golden variant of this butterfly knife, which is insanely expensive, but it is also really good at getting rid of events. And it would just be easy, straight, and the money paid. I was glad to get away from the hustle and bustle of the big city. And stranger, we're just gonna take you with us in a nice quiet countryside of my grandma's land. You end up building a small house in the plot of land that your grandmother left you. Pride of having made it yourself and honoring her memory fades eventually, and you grow tired of the repairs and being so isolated. I think one day when I'm old, I'll move back out to the country. Each ending is complete. Woo! With that, we can close up our scrapbook. And there's still one last secret this game had. Stand up. Oh man, what is going on? Dude, I can look around. We had been living in a nursing home the whole time, remembering our road trips. The end of the line spent remembering everything we are and everyone around us. Face value, a road trip is gas draining on the fuel tank, long hours on the same looking highway, your car's body wearing itself down, and money leaving your wallet. In the simplest definition, this is what a road trip is. We also found out that a road trip is seeing things that cannot be described, memories that cannot be bought, people that will never be forgotten. Whether you're a convict, a girl, songwriter, stranger, a dog, punk, hiker, a sleeper, a hurricane, mechanic, a bride, or an Eddie. You never know when your last adventure will be. Make time to go on the next one. Thank you all so much for watching up until now. This was a labor of love and the longest video I've ever made to date. If you want to support this, please subscribe down below, and I'll be seeing you all on the next adventure.
Was all yellow.